Hey everybody, this is Brandon Williams with Southeast Marketing Group, SimpliHom. Today I've got Kristen Kyle. Many of you may know her as Kristen Smith. She was recently married. So congratulations again on that, Kristen. I hope everything's going well for you. Kristen and I met a little over a year ago. She had put a post out wanting to start a networking group in this area. We collaborated. We started a networking group called Southern Networking Partners. If anybody out there is interested, it's not just for business owners. We have consumers in. We do limit the post to businesses only, but we want to attract as many people as we can so we can help everyone network. Kristen is with Donna, Pollard, Allstate in Sonoy. She is going to be talking to us today about homeowner insurance and the benefits of having an agent in your corner and what that can do for you in the products, and obviously the benefits of having homeowners insurance, which you obviously need if you are a homeowner. So Kristen, take it away. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about you and what we need to do with homeowners insurance.
Yeah, thanks, Brandon. I can't believe it's been a year
Yeah.
that we've known each other now.
Yeah,
Time
I went over
flies, huh?
the group, how long it's been in place. It's been a year.
Right, that's crazy, and it's growing, and it's I think it's getting better all the time. We find different ways to meet new people and all, but yeah. So homeowners insurance, one of the calls we get every single day is why has my rate gone up? Why? What? Why? A couple of years ago, we all knew the rates went up because of the cost of building materials were just, out of control during COVID. Now it's a little bit different. I haven't seen huge jumps. However, it is becoming harder to obtain homeowners insurance, especially if you have claims.
Yeah.
I don't know if people know this, but claims affect your rate. Some of the policies, I know we offer a policy that if you get it's called like a rate guard. So if you do have a claim, you don't have to worry that your premium is going to jump up just because you had to use your insurance, because that does kind of stink.
How much does that increase your premium typically? Is there a percentage or is it just a monthly fee?
It's just different. I've seen some of those surcharges be $600 or $700 a year.
Oh, okay.
And those usually stay on your policy for about 3 years.
Gotcha.
So I always recommend to my customers, go with the enhanced policy that's got that rate guard, because again, if you have to use your policy, you have to use your insurance. It's even worse that you're going to have a surcharge because of it. So go ahead and spend the extra $100 or $200 a year to avoid that $600 or $700 a year increase.
Gotcha.
In the premium. So one of the reasons is just the weather. Here around our area, we had the huge tornado, a couple years ago that hit Noonan. We had several of Allstate customers just lose everything. Then last January, we had the big tornado in Griffin.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about that one actually. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people affected by that one. And then last March 26th, that was a big hailstorm in the area. Sharpsburg, Noonan, some Sonoy were hit. So you're talking, that's one of the reasons. Something we cannot control, the hail and the wind, but it is causing our rates to go up in the area just because of the weather.
Yeah, we had one up in Tennessee when I was living up there. This incredible hailstorm. I think they said it did a $500 million worth of damage just in Tennessee. I don't remember the number, but it was astronomical because it came from west of Tennessee and came all the way through, and we were on the eastern side, and it took like 5 months to get our vehicles fixed because everybody was in line.
Right.
Yeah, it was insane.
I've got one customer, not only did it ruin his house and his in-ground pool, he had to have the pool redone, this concrete or whatever it's called around the pool. It totaled 2 of his vehicles. The hail damage totaled. Wow. Yeah, it was bad. Now he lives over in Sharpsburg. I felt really bad for him. That probably cost Allstate about $100,000.
Wow.
Just in that one claim alone. Be glad we don't live in Florida. It's becoming harder and harder to even get insurance in Florida.
Yeah, I've heard
just
that.
Because it's ridiculous. And a lot of times too, even coastal Georgia, now we have certain counties. I can insure the whole state of Georgia, except like Chatham County, which is where Savannah is. We exclude your roof. So if your roof blows off, sorry. Oh. A lot of these people are going to have to be self-insured. And people don't realize filing a claim actually makes your insurance go up.
Mhm.
It's even if we don't pay the claim.
Yeah.
So I try to educate our people when they go, hey, I know we had a hailstorm over there. Could y'all get somebody out to look at our roof? I'm like, well, how about you get somebody to come look at your roof? Get you a reputable roofer. I can't really suggest anybody from Allstate, but I will personally say, hey, Kristen Kyle recommends so and so to come give you a look. Because what happens if you file a claim and we send an adjuster out there and there's no damage, or it's under your deductible, it's still a claim against your policy, even though we didn't pay out anything. So you're still going to possibly see that surcharge. And if you decide to leave Allstate or the company you're with and try to go somewhere else, now you've got a couple of claims under you. Nobody wants you.
Yeah. I
I
actually had
deny
that.
people all day.
I had that happen to me with a claim. I can't remember what it was. It was something involving a vehicle. It was very minor. Didn't know what the extent of the damage was going to be. Called the insurance company. I think it was prior to being with you guys. And yeah, they dinged me. I ended up not filing with them because it was like $800 over my deductible. I was like, well, I'm not even going to bother filing it because I'm going to have to pay for it anyway. And then I still got dinged for it.
Right, right. We try to educate people. Obviously, you have a house fire, you've been through a tornado, you definitely need to file a claim, but your homeowner's insurance is for sudden and accidental. A lot of people think well, I need a new roof. I can tell you the phone calls we get, well, I need a new roof. I'm like, well, did you have storm damage? No, my roof's old. That's not what your homeowner's insurance is for. That's being a homeowner. That's part of maintenance. So, again, we try to educate, and that's again the benefit of having an agent that will answer their phone to answer those questions for you. If you go with nutmeg insurance, I can't even believe that's a thing. Nutmeg and root. Guess what? They're just gonna file a claim and then they're gonna deny it. And then you've got claims against your policy and you can't go anywhere else.
Yeah. I've got a buddy, and I know I chatted with you about him. I can't remember the insurance company. For the life of me, I can't remember. He had a tree fall in his house. We had a wind shear come through. He lives over in Noonan. This was last year, August, October, and he's still fighting with them. He's had to get attorneys involved. I don't know that he has a local agent. I know you've been hitting on that a lot, and I want to compound on that, saying that I don't think he has a local agent. I think he's just calling the 800 number, which we discussed, and he's battling with it. He's had to have his own roof repaired. They did reimburse him for that, and now he's going to have to go in. His house is torn apart. They came in, they had inspectors come in, they tore his house apart, tore sheetrock out, tore out insulation, and cut up his floor. So it's just bare subflooring, and nobody's come in to do anything. He's had people out there probably half a dozen times, and
Right.
still no resolution. He's still fighting with them. So he's going to start doing some of the things himself because his power bill's skyrocketing with not having insulation on the front of his house.
Right.
Hopefully that he'll get some resolution on that soon. So yes, get your agent, get Kristen.
Yeah, I can't tell you the
awesome.
amount of times that I've listened to Donna fight with Allstate because we felt like these people needed roofs or needed fixing, and it's good to have somebody like her in your corner. I mean, absolutely. It's hard. It is hard to navigate it alone, but again, just filing the claims. We try to educate because we don't want you to be denied and then have a claim on your policy.
Sure.
Allstate now, if your house is over a certain year, I think it's over 40 years, I can't even write you if you have more than one claim. If your house is over 50 years old and you have any claims, even if they paid nothing, we can't take you.
Wow.
I mean, companies are getting strict. Companies are pulling out. Progressive is no longer, they're non-renewing all their homeowners policies in Georgia.
Wow.
Auto owners is non-renewing a ton. They fired a bunch of agencies. They're no longer allowing them to write, and I'm sure it's because of loss ratio. Because you don't want to write bad business. I have to look out for my company. Yes, I want to write business, but I have to look out for Allstate.
Right.
And so yeah, it's a different world. It's sudden and accidental, catastrophic claims. You don't want to file a homeowners on because your air conditioner went out.
Right. Yeah.
Unless somebody stole it. Or, got hit by lightning, it's not covered.
Yeah, I had a well pump get hit by lightning. It actually got covered. I
Yeah,
just wanted to inquire about it, and I wasn't filing a claim. I just want to know if that was covered. And when the guy went in to take a look at the well pump, and lo and behold, it was burned up and there was indications of lightning. So insurance actually ended up covering that, which was nice because that was about $5,000.
Right.
So with the homeowners, they submit the application to you. You guys go through the review process. How quickly do you guys get answers back on if you can write or not?
I get it immediate. We do almost like field underwriting, except it's done in the office,
Sure.
just based on claims. Now, they will send out inspectors, and this happens not a lot, but if they send an inspector out, and it's usually a roof issue, we ask the age of the roof, and some people say, well, it's 20 years old. Well, they've got debris on the roof, or so sometimes we get the inspectors, you know what? We're not taking this, and they'll give them 45 days to find other coverage or to repair the damage before we'll keep it.
Gotcha.
So,
Do you guys have any secondary companies that you work with that you can write through, or are you just strictly Allstate? Because I know a lot of
yeah,
it's
we have a
private brokers,
couple foremost, but they're even pickier than we are.
really.
American Modern, it was a go-to that we used to have, but they no longer write homeowners in Georgia. I have one more company that kind of can broker out, but that is not an immediate. That is a week of underwriting at the least.
I got you.
So, like I said, keep your record clean, and you can stay with a reputable company that's a quick.
Sure.
So yeah.
So what other products do you guys offer? Obviously, you do homeowners, is what we've been talking about, but what else do you offer for insurance so people can
Yeah.
hit you with that as well?
We're mostly personal lines here, so your auto, home, life, ATV, boat, golf carts. We do small business commercial insurance. So if you own a
Okay.
small HVAC company, we could insure your fleet of vehicles up to 5, I believe, and general liability, some workers' comp. But mostly what we do and what we do good is the home and the autos.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I know you guys take care of me. I'm very pleased with what you do. You guys have my parents as well. Yeah. So you got anything else you want to touch on with us? Is that pretty much cover everything you wanted to talk about today?
I think so.
Okay. So the key point here is if you have a claim, if you have an agent, call your agent, have a discussion with them first before you file the claim.
Yes.
Definitely, if you're with Kristen, she'll make sure that it's something that's warrantable, and she'll try to protect you because she doesn't want your rates to go up, because she knows that people like to shop insurance, and she doesn't want to lose you as a client. So I can understand that as well, being in the business. Kristen, why don't you go ahead and give us your contact information, how people can get a hold of you?
Gotcha. So my cell number is going to be 404-838-9842. Our number here at the office that gets us direct is 770-692-1431. And then my email is going to be Kristen Smith 2. That's Kristen Smith, the number 2 at allstate.com.
Awesome. So I will get this posted, and all your contact information will be in the comments or the post, as I always say. If you have any questions, contact Kristen. I don't know anything about insurance. I sell houses. Give her a call. She will definitely take care of you. And if I can help you with anything, always give me a buzz as well. Everybody have a great day.
Awesome. Thank you, Brandon. See you tonight.
See ya.